how to prepare for a virtual breathwork session. First thing I want you to do is watch the videos. I put together a handful of videos. They're only a couple minutes long. Just take a look at them. Once you've watched them, you probably won't have to watch them again. Okay, first of all, you're going to need to find a place to lie down where you're going to be comfortable for about an hour and a half. So you can do this on your bed, or you can lie down a yoga mat and a yoga blanket. Just make sure that you have some privacy and that you can be comfortable there for about that length of time, the hour and a half. I've got some props here to help me remember what to tell you. So if you want to get a pen and paper, this would be a really good time. Plus, I'll have a checklist here for you. Eat as clean as possible a couple of days ahead of time if you can. The cleaner you are coming in, the more you're going to get out of it. So if you can avoid recreational drugs and alcohol, that's even better. Set an intention. So just ask yourself, why are you doing this? Are you curious? Is there something you're wanting to move through, to get rid of? Just bring that to the session with you and have that in mind. You may want to have a pillow or a bolster or something, just any equipment that you're going to need that's going to keep you comfortable for that length of time. You don't have to have it, just have it handy just in case. Temperature seems to fluctuate, so you may want to dress in layers. Dress comfortably, yoga clothes, your workout clothes is fine. Maybe a t-shirt with a sweatshirt, maybe you have a blanket or a throw close by. You could get really cold, you could get really hot, so just plan accordingly so that you don't disrupt the session by trying to adjust your temperature. We're going to turn the lens inward. We're looking for that stored emotion, that suppressed energy. So having an eye mask will help you keep your eyes closed. It will help eliminate or at least reduce the amount of distractions that may be going on around you so that we can turn that lens inward and look for that energy to be released. It's it's suggested that you journal afterwards. Just document the experience. So have a journal close by so that you can do that. If you have a journaling and meditation practice now, this is probably going to enhance it. If you don't, this would be a really good time to start because we're getting into that meditative state. This is considered active meditation. So yeah, it's going to improve any of your practices that are in this realm. You may want to eat something. I recommend that you do. I typically have a handful of nuts about an hour ahead of a session. I want something on your stomach. I just don't want your body focused on digesting food. This is active meditation, so I want it to be more in that meditative state, looking for the stored energy and not digesting the food and focused on that. If you want to lean into the spiritual aspect of this practice, I highly recommend it. You can burn some incense to cleanse the area, sage, the smudging, you can do that, whatever your practice is around cleansing an area. And I'm going to do a video on how to create sacred space, so if you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, you can take a look at that video and that can help you. And the reasons why we lean into that spiritual aspect. Couple of days after the session, once the session is finished, I really want you to take good care of yourself. Continue to eat clean, drink lots of water. Try not to be around loud places and loud people. Try to avoid recreational drugs and alcohol. And the reason is because there may be emotions still surfacing and you want your body in a position to go ahead and let that emotion come up, let that energy come up, and go ahead and release it. We don't want to push it back down. If it's ready to go, it's no longer serving you, then go ahead and move it out. It's just a couple of days. So, and then you may want to have another session, probably 2.5 to 3 weeks later. If you feel like there's more stuff coming up and you need some help with that, sign up for another session. So, yeah, I highly recommend that you give Transformational Breathwork a try. I hope that this video has helped you prepare. I hope to see you in one of my sessions. If not, try another facilitator and give them a couple of tries. You may not like the music the first time around. You may not like the facilitator. But if you sign up for one and you start it, finish it, because it is about a vibration that you will move into once you get started. and it will most likely get the job done, even though, you know, life's not perfect. So it may not be the perfect situation for you. But I just really recommend, if you sign up for one, that you finish it and just see what happens. All right, so that's enough about that. I hope that you have found that helpful, and I hope to see you in a session. All right, thanks for trusting.